Okay guys, we're back with our Minecraft texture pack video, I guess you could call this. And for this, I'm going to be showing you guys how I made it so multiple blocks with the same ID had different textures. So we're just going to go into our texture pack that we made in the last episode. And see, here's all of our regular folders and such, like that. And then we're going to make a new folder. Now this is a little bit complicated, so if you don't get it, it's totally okay. It's pretty confusing, and it takes a while to get to understand. Um, and it's definitely a cool thing, making this. There, as far as I know, there's not a lot of people doing this kind of stuff with their texture packs. And I really hope that by myself making this video, more people get to start using this and implementing it into their texture packs and making their texture packs look a lot better. And so, if you don't know what we're going to be doing, we're having random textures. So the first thing you want to do is you want to go new, and actually no, we want to just open GIMP right there. And see, this is the little setup that pops up, and we're just gonna go File, New, and we want a 512 by 512, just like that. Okay, this is the little thing we'll be using right here, and so this is where we'll put all of our different textures that we will be using. Now we'll expand that, make it all big, and then you're gonna go to Image and configure grid, and I'm gonna do we'll be doing 16 by 16 texture pack. If you're not using GIMP, if you're using something like Paint or something else, I don't know, then I'm sorry, I don't know exactly how you're gonna do this, but yeah, this is how I do this. Then so after you do configure grid, if it's a 16 by 16 texture pack, you're just going to do 16 by 16. It's the same with 32 by 32, 64 by 64, all the way up. Also, if you're making, actually no, wait. I think actually, don't save. Let's make a new one. We don't want 512 by 512. I think we want 256 by 256, because it's a 16 by 16 and not a 32 by 32, which is what I was using when I made my own texture pack. And so we go to this, and now we can do 16 by 16, and it should just do that for you. Okay, 16 by 16, and then go to View and Show Grid, and that should make this little nice grid for you. And yeah, it'll look all nice and stuff. Nice little perfect. That's where we're gonna put each of our little textures for each block. Then we're gonna go back into here, into the texture pack, and open up the terrain file. That's just what I was going to do. And we will, let's say 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's say we want to edit the wood blocks. It's a kind of an easy block for us to edit here, so we're just going to copy this, make a little square around it, edit, copy, close this down. We shouldn't be needing it again, so don't save. And then make this bigger, and we can zoom in. Not that far, that's too much. Like that. Okay. So then we're going to paste that texture in here, and right there. That's fine. Great. And that's the first texture. Now we're gonna paste it in again. Move it right here, and then paste it in one more time. Okay, so right here, paste. So now we have 3 textures in here, all of the same block right now. So it's not very handy to us right now. So then now we're going to just create the random textures. Let's say we want one of our blocks to have a little bit of purple in it. So let's just add a couple blocks of purple, like that, that, and that. Okay, nothing too fancy. And then here we add one with a couple blocks of blue, right? Just some pretty simple stuff. I don't want to spend too much time editing textures. I could spend an hour just making this look different, but I'm not going to. And so how this works is, let's zoom out a little bit. There's a certain amount of tiles in here, and yeah, you can see it's a certain amount of tiles. And it starts from 0. This is tile 0, tile 1, tile 2, tile 3, tile 4, tile 5, all the way down to the bottom. And you can fill up all those squares and stuff however you want. And so after you create that, you're going to diminish it, open up your texture pack, and go into CTM again. Now you want to create a new text document, and actually, now that I think of it, we're actually going to need to open the terrain again, and we'll just maximize that, and nope, zoom in. Okay, so now we're going to want to find which tile the original wood block was. Okay, so there's 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, whoops, sorry about that, 17, 18, 19, 20, so it's 20. The original block texture is 20. Now let me just check up how I did this, just to make sure I'm doing this right. Okay. And nothing important in here. Okay. So then go back into your CTM folder. I think I actually have it open already. Okay, yeah, I do. And you're going to rename this terrain 20, okay? Just like that, terrain 20. Open it up, and you're going to want to write source equals slash CTM. That's what our thing is called, CTM. And then okay, yeah. First, actually, before we get into that, open this back up, the GIMP file, and you want to save. We'll just save it to our desktop right now and put it as greywulv, okay? Or greywulv random. And save. No, I did that wrong. Save as .png. PNG. Okay. Save and close that now. And close that. We won't need that. So here it is, right here. And we will drag and drop right into there. And we can delete that. So now it's greywulv random. So in this, this is to find the source of where the random textures are. And so CTM right here, CTM, and then greywulv random. Whoops, random.png. And that's to find the random textures. And then the method, we want random, so it'll give it a kind of random choice of which ones. And then for the tiles, you guys remember we picked the first one, the second one, and the third one. But you'll remember it starts with 0, and so it goes 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, etc. So we're going to go 0 to 2 on tiles. This is picking out the tiles that you want the random win. And then also a cool little feature, if you want, say, the first texture to be more common than the second and third texture, you can add something called weights, and say you want to put a weight of 20 on the first texture, the normal texture. By the way, you're also excuse me, you're gonna need to put the if you want the original texture, you're gonna want to put that also in the random file. Okay, and then weights 20, and then 1 and 1. Whoops, 1. So yeah, and that should be it for that. You save it. Well, actually no, we want to save as terrain20 dot properties, just like that. Save it, and you'll see we can delete this one now because we have a properties file like that. And so now it should be working. So I'm going to go into our .minecraft texture pack, delete the one we had before in there, copy the new one with the CTM in it, and paste it in there. And so now when we open up Minecraft, log in, offline, open up, we're going to reload the texture pack just like that, go into a new world. Okay, and wander around. Every once in a while we'll see a little bit of this, a little bit of that, a little purple, a little blue, you know. And this is just to show that it's working. Now you don't have to make a really stupid looking wood block like I did. You can make something like a different looking dandelion and have hundreds of dandelions if you want. And you could have different leaves and different tall grass. So instead of everyone looking exactly like this flower, you have different types of flowers, and maybe your grass is a little different. You have a hole in the grass, or a little dandelion growing in the grass, or a stone that just happens to be there in the grass or something. I don't know. There's a bunch of different stuff you guys can do with this. You guys are probably more creative than I am sometimes. I can be a little creative. Purple wood. That's pretty creative. You gotta give me credit for that. Yeah. So I hope you guys enjoyed this little texture pack tutorial, texture pack tutorial, and I hope you guys will join me for the next one. Bye bye.